G'day and welcome to I Love My Fighting Games episode 6. Today we're going to be doing something a little different and taking a look at one of the best tag teams of all time in professional wrestling, the Legion of Doom, also known as the Road Warriors, Road Warrior Hawk and Road Warrior Animal. I thought we would take a look at them because they were one of my favourite tag teams in the AWA and their WWF run was also nothing to sneer at. So let's get right into it. So to start with, we have the strike combo, which is done by performing 6 X's in a row. Then we have the strong punch, which is done by holding the movement stick away from your opponent and pressing Y. This can be followed up with A, or a B. Next up we have the fast toss, which is done by pressing A, and then the recommended one, which is A and X, because that provides more punches. And here's a nice little combo for all you Hawk players. For Animal, we have the easy combo of X, X, Y, Y. And we also have a fast throw as well, which is done by pressing A and A. If you were to hold the movement stick away and press Y as Animal, you would then do a charge, which would knock your opponent to the mat. Now both members of the Legion of Doom are cleared for high flying. They both have relatively safe and easy moves. So in terms of signature moves, so first up we have the Test of Strength, which is done by pressing X and A together. For the running diving headbutt, hold RT to run and then press X and A or Y and B together. In order to perform the dreaded torch rack, press Y and B together. And lastly, for the diving clothesline, press X and A or Y and B together off the top rope. Now for Animal, we have the kick clothesline combo, which is done by pressing X and A together. And we also have the jumping knee to the face, which is holding RT to run and then pressing X and A. For those of you out there who love inflicting pain on others, we have the triple back breaker, which is done by pressing Y and B together. Next up is an oldie but a goodie. We have the pile driver, which is done by holding the movement stick away from your opponent and pressing Y and B together. And lastly, for the signatures, we have the spine buster, which is done by holding the movement stick away from your opponent and pressing X and A together. Now in terms of finishes, we have a special on for people who would like to make their opponents never walk again. We call it the backbreaker, and it is done by holding LB and RB together with a full finisher bar. And Animal fans, don't worry, you have the Scoop Power Slam, which is done the exact same as Hawk's finisher, which is LB and RB together with a full finisher bar. Now all you old school wrestling fans are probably wondering if the Legion of Doom's Doomsday device is in the game. Yes it is. Simply have Hawk grab the opponent with B and then Y, then Animal will press A on the back of the opponent while Hawk is climbing up to the top rope. Once Hawk reaches the top rope, then he'll perform the diving clothesline to do the Doomsday device. That's all for the Legion of Doom. Have fun trying these moves out in the game, and I hope you've enjoyed the video.